People cannot believe their eyes, okay? These people cannot believe how you function. They can't believe your home. They cannot believe your man. They see you as so joyful. I don't know, all eyes are on you. You are the center of attention. You are the main character. And people who are watching you, whether they like to admit it or not, cannot believe this new version of yourself. We have old and new order coming out. Hello, welcome in. A lot of relationships and are ending. A lot of situations are ending. A lot of dynamics are ending. Some of you have been moving from this old version of yourself, this traumatized version of yourself, into this thriving version of yourself. Some of you guys are overcoming handicaps, disabilities, illnesses, other kinds of adversities. You guys have literally stood up to a situation and confronted the enemy, confronted the challenge, confronted the adversity. Your hustle is unmatched. This is beautiful. People cannot believe your joy. They cannot take their eyes off of the ways in which you have been getting supported, the ways in which you've been finding inspiration. Some of you guys, your emperor is your muse. They cannot believe that you have attracted this kind of person. They cannot believe your man. I'm hearing a man. And how prosperous they are. They cannot believe that you've attracted this high value partner, and how it's a different dynamic than what you have ever seen or been involved in. These people cannot believe your home. The magnificence that you pour from your home, the place where you return to your core, the place where you integrate yourselves and become whole, your sanctuary. People cannot believe how your home operates and functions. It is so different than where you come from. It is so different than, where your person comes from. This synergetic dynamic is a representation of harmonizing different origins. You guys come from different places. People cannot take their eyes off of your home and your magnificence that you pour out into the world. If you have a partner, have a mutual dream of providing service. Your synergetic relationship, your dynamic that is made up of many different elements and origins and frequencies, bring you guys great joy. They are looking at your man, they're looking at your partner, and they cannot believe that this is the new order. They cannot believe that this is the new life that you have hustled for. They cannot believe that you took a leap of faith on this person, and it turned into this emperor, this person who does not leave your side, this person who has been supporting your growth and your maturation. Some of you guys, you are marrying someone wealthy, and you guys have been putting down a lot of roots with one another, establishing traditions. People cannot believe that this is your support system. They cannot believe that this is your man. After surviving a trauma, some of you guys have found your forever person. And a lot of these people who wanted to stop you from having joy in your life, they're looking very jealous, catty, and manipulative. This is the reason why people have had an issue with you. They hate your home, how prosperous it is, and how it results in you guys functioning in a different kind of way. Your union, your synergetic union with your emperor, resulted in you functioning, performing, and co-creating something that has not been done before. Your relationship is a spiritual union first. And they could not believe that this type of relationship is like manifested within the 3D. Something that you took a leap of faith on manifested into the 3D. I can't, you from? Where am I from? Is that what you asked? This person, I'm hearing something where you visualize something and it actually manifested. You manifested a dream partner, you got that dream partner. If this isn't about a partner, this is about your home, your family, and the way that you have transformed your family. The old version of you guys still remember your roots, still remember your traditions, but this new order where you guys are happy and joyful, and you have established a final resting place for your home. People cannot believe that you are the provider, that you provide the family with financial support. They cannot believe you work tirelessly so that your family can have a final resting place, so that your family can have a sacred place, so that your family can have generational wealth. The reason why these people, they hate that this is your home and that it's not theirs. The reason why they want your man real bad is not so much as that they want the man. The man, all right, he half ugly. But they really just want your home. They want the place where you integrate yourself. They want the place where you call a sanctuary. They cannot believe that you guys pour so much magnificence from this synergetic union and dynamic that you created from your home. They cannot believe your spiritual values. I am from Chicago. May I please send you money, please? Yes, please send me money, please. Gracias. Por favor. You and your person have been going through a period of, ironing out your spiritual values. And if this isn't just like your, hi, I remember you, preppy, hello, you doing handstands today? Some of you guys, they cannot believe that you and this person have been reflecting a lot of spiritual values, and that this foundation that you've been laying for yourself is like, there's so much success and prosperity from this. You guys are so happy. You are like the center of attention as well, because a lot of people have been attacking your home, attacking your prosperity, attacking you on the physical plane, so that you don't feel secure within yourself, so that you don't feel safe. These people hate the fact that your home is a sanctuary and it's a place where you can integrate yourself. The problem is, the reason why people are jealous of your home is it's different. Okay, there's a nice aesthetic. Okay, right? Oh, you have those nice kitchenware and things like that. No, they really are angry that it reflects a spiritual value. They're really angry that it is a place where you find peace, that you integrate yourself, that you have somebody waiting at home for you. God damn it. You got a job, you got an education, and you got somebody waiting at home for you. These people don't have a secure home. They don't have a nice home that they can take pictures in. They don't have a nice home that is happy. They don't have a happy partner. These people are in distress. A Virgo. Some of these people, their homes are coming to an end. Their relationships are coming to an end. Some of these people, they're getting divorced. There's lots of conflict within the home, domestic violence. And you at home having so much joy, it is literally so bothersome to people. It makes them so jealous, right? Some of you guys, you did not settle in your life for a partner. You said, I am worthy of respect because I am respectful of all. And you manifested somebody who is going to be respectful of you, that's going to honor you, that won't dishonor you, that won't bring you home a sexually transmitted disease, that won't sleep with your friends. This man, y'all not gonna get y'all hands on him, because they know that this is an operation coming out of this home. You guys have a lot of functionings coming out of this home. There's a lot of applications of your spiritual values coming out of your home, and it's creating a lot of prosperity. A lot. Some of you guys have a big mutual dream with your partner. You have a lot of wealth building coming out of this home. And people cannot believe that this is your home. It makes them so angry. I'm hearing that it took a lot of sacrifice to even get here as well, because people have been wanting to fight you because you have a nice home. Maybe if you focused on, ironing out your spiritual values instead of trying to find, trying to feel it with material possessions, that you would have a happy home as well. The place where you integrate yourself, the place where you have wholeness and peace and prosperity and a partner you can trust, it starts with your inner work first. It starts in aligning your spiritual values. These people cannot stand that you you've confronted all of these bullies. You've confronted all of these handicaps. You confronted all of these adversities. You never settled for these grief-stricken relationships. You never settled for these idiots, these financially inept partners. You never settled. And some of you guys have come into a completely different dynamic than they'll ever see. If you guys have, met someone that is of a different culture than you, you have an interracial relationship, there's something different, unconventional about your relationship, people are going to hate to see y'all happy. Because that means that you both liberated your minds to accept each other and to have a peaceful union in your home. They hate the fact that y'all are living together. They hate the fact that you guys are planning to move in together, moving to a different country with one another or something like that. This needs to stop. When I was little, my parents broke up and these people making fun of me just because of that. People love to see happy families breaking up. They love to see it. They love to see 20, 30 years of empire falling to the ground. These jealous, catty, and manipulative females will be attacking a happy home nonstop. And think it's funny to see children getting split up, to see families fighting over resources, to see foundations falling apart. Some of you guys are building home, okay? You're building home with your person, and you guys have been establishing a lot of your values together. And you are establishing, you guys have these old and familiar frequencies as well as these new frequencies. You guys are creating such a beautiful dynamic, especially for those who are having unconventional relationships. This is going to make people so jealous. Some of y'all are marrying into wealth. And this emperor that is coming in that has a lot of money and influence. Y'all are going to be living in the wine vineyards and living in a very affluent neighborhoods. They're going to hate to see the production that is coming from your home. They're going to hate to see your home operate and pour your magnificence out into the world. The application of your values pouring out into the world it has taken sacrifice. You guys will need to stay very devoted to one another because people are going to hate this. I'm getting that you guys have I'm getting, especially if this relationship has gone through a traumatic experience. Hello, Jasperite. If this relationship has undergone some type of traumatic experience, you guys will need to, this traumatic experience unified you, but you will need to find strength and hold on to each other because a lot of these people, I'm getting a Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius, they're going to hate to see you with this, in this traditional home that may have some traditional aspects and some unconventional aspects. They hate the fact that you hustled to meet this person. They hate the fact that you have traversed many different, levels of consciousness to get to this person. They hate the fact that you have shifted your paradigm so many times to get to this person. That you were able to visualize this person, that you were able to visualize your home and how you guys operate out of this home. They hate the fact that you're marrying a mogul or something like that. They hate the fact that you hustled to meet this person, that this person was your inspiration, that this person was your muse. This person became your everything. This person healed you, came in and saved your life. Some of them told you what to do, taught you how to run your business. They hate it. Y'all took a leap of faith and it worked out. Some of you guys will be receiving so much fullness. You guys are whole. Even if you're like something about you being vastly different from this person, this is going to make everybody pissed off. Because some of these people, they want to have an eccentric aesthetic. They want to be They want to look like mystics. They want to look like eccentric, right? They want to, be poly, or they want to be like, they want to have like this unconventional home. But some of them, they don't have the consciousness to relate to other people, from other walks of life. They don't have communication skills. They don't have an education. They don't have any benefit. They don't have any value to add. So they couldn't come into this rare dynamic that you have. They hate the way your home operates. They hate how much it represents wellness for the both of you, coming from these different walks of life. They hate that you guys are so happy together. They hate the fact, even though you guys have gone through a traumatic experience with one another, that you guys are still so happy with one another. People are so envious of your home because it's better than theirs, because it's more prosperous than theirs. They hate that you have more wealth than them. I'm hearing your money is longer. Okay? I did not check out your channel. Go ahead and send it to me, Liam. I haven't checked out your channel. You told me to check it out. I didn't see it. But, you and this person, don't overthink this relationship. Just leave. Don't even overdo. I think there's some of y'all, after surviving a traumatic experience with one another, you're like, okay, don't start overthinking about this. Just close your eyes and leave. Be like, okay, I'm just gonna come. I'm just gonna come. I ain't gonna think about what happened. We just here. We survived it. We made it. Okay, and we gonna move forward our life. And you guys are literally, how your own home operates, have put you guys at the center of attention. Well, who they came to see? Me. They came to see the divine feminine. The divine masculine, they support the growth. Okay? Nobody came to see him. Y'all, this is so beautiful. This is going to inspire a lot of catty people. People are going to band together to hate y'all because they don't have happy homes. They settled. They masculinas. They Bob the Builder. They hate that you have been, first of all, some of y'all, the divine feminine has been laying the foundation. The divine feminine has been, you are the table. You carry, okay? You carry. And this person has been like an assistant. They have been supporting the growth. And this is so beautiful how y'all are just like, after, I'm hearing before the trauma and after the trauma. You guys are, this is so beautiful. Before the trauma and after the trauma, and how you guys have stayed so strong in surviving this with one another. Your relationship took sacrifice. Your home, you're building this home with this person, took sacrifice. Some of you guys will be having a home. You're going to have a home after a third party came in between the relationship. Look, y'all, don't even think about it. Don't even think, if there was a triangle, if there was a third party, don't even think about this third party, okay? Don't even think. These people never wanted them. They knew that they were with the karmic the whole time, okay? There was a traumatic experience that happened. Somebody mentally ill attacked a connection, or somebody who just hated the fact that you were the center of attention, and there was a lot of confusion, okay? But, this relationship took sacrifice. Both of you guys were, had some limitations. I'm getting that for some of you guys, this home, you guys needed to release a lot of established principles and conventions. In order for you guys to, find the joy in this dynamic, you needed to release a lot of limiting beliefs. Release what was acceptable behaviors, convention. That has gone out the window. That is the old order. You are now in the new order. And you will need to harmonize everything, accordingly. Something where you needed to, there was a process where, if your person was away from you with the third party, with somebody who was just jealous, catty, and manipulative, your person, I definitely feel like some of them have old age, and you guys are having a completely different approach to life, for one. For others, they see you as this it girl and like this it boy, and some of you needed to go off and have fun, okay? This person is already old or something like that. Y'all needed to, if they was off with somebody else, or they was, exploring their options or something like that, child, you need to go have fun. You don't need to be caught up with him and them with their old age. You need to still have your own life. This is an unconventional relationship. Y'all are very happy with one another. But that doesn't, something about you needed to go through a maturation process. You needed to grow up. You guys needed to find your own joy in your own life outside of this person. But together you guys have been able to, this co-creational energy, you have been able to co-create something that was like you not even conceivable. Like you both, like, this is crazy. I'm getting that this triangle was like, I'm hearing something about this love triangle with somebody that was a conforming, like something conforming, especially if you're dealing with somebody that had an old age, somebody, they wanted to do something established, they want to do something acceptable, especially if there's a large age difference between the two of you. You know, they probably want to go off with somebody that was their own age or something like that. They wanted to go off somebody from their own culture and stuff like that. But then they're realizing that that's just not what they want. They're like, I'm gonna take a a leap of faith on the person who's really supporting me, even if that person is totally different than me, even if I feel like I'm struggling to trust, and in this relationship, they cannot negate the joy that they feel with you. This is why so many people hate your relationship, because it's so unconventional. It represents your liberated mind. Okay. Todd the One, I love your voice. It's beautiful and authoritative. Authentically yours. Thanks, Felicia, for sharing this message. Thank you so much. Some of y'all, yes, got that ring on it. Put that ring on it. Put a ring on it. Ice me out. Ice me out. Tell them to ice you out after this love triangle. Some of y'all, they was with a 4, and you were like, look, please stop playing with me. Please don't even play with me. Y'all don't overthink this love triangle, okay? Don't. If this was a love triangle, don't overthink it. They mean nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that don't mean not a thing. This person was just under some limiting beliefs about y'all, what kind of dynamic y'all can have. Okay, but you guys pour so much magnificence from your home, and even if this isn't about a partner, you guys, the way that you have been laying your foundation, your home, they hate the fact that this is your home and how this operates. They hate what you produce from your home, the application of your values coming from your home, and how it's generating all of this prosperity. I'm hearing it's like the Garden of Eden in this bitch. It's like you guys are literally like a garden. You have a garden. Some of y'all do have a garden. Please. Goals. Some of you guys have like, you're farming at home. You have agriculture coming out of your home. And, this is like a spark of like inspiration, something where you guys have this big vision or mutual dream. Whatever you're doing, like something where you have visualized something great for yourself, and it is manifesting, and people cannot stand that the home that you visualize for yourself is becoming real. They cannot believe the ideal home that you visualize off of your manifestation, off your vision board, is coming true. Okay? They cannot believe it. This is why all the eyes are on you. This is why people are like shocked, shaken and stirred, wanting to fight, rile all up, because you have so much joy coming from your home. I'm hearing flowers, bouquet of flowers, all these different delicacies and cookies and cakes and creams and food and body scrubs and elixirs and perfumes, and just like a happy home and great sex. They hate that your home, some of you guys are disabled in this home. Both of y'all, maybe both of you guys are disabled in this home. Maybe one or more of you, or both of you guys are disabled. There's something unconventional about your home and how it's still prosperous after maybe a traumatic experience or a sacrifice. They cannot believe that you guys stay unified through all of this. They cannot. So who is this? You can go. You can go. Cause anybody that come around me and they talk, if the bitch gets slick, I'ma cut the bitch. Please don't get slick on my channel. I'm really not playing with nobody. Like it or not. Take it or leave it. This is the new order. If you don't like it, see ya. Suck my ass. I don't give a fuck. After all these traumatic experiences and sacrifices, anybody can get this work. Okay? Because nobody's going to stop us from being happy over here. Nobody's going to take my man. No one's going to take my money. No one can have the innermost details of the operations. Protect your home at all costs, because there are people who are so jealous of your home. And that's pathetic. You put the P in pathetic because all eyes are on we. Everybody's watching. Celebrities, high status individuals. This is a big vision. This is a big home. This is a big bag. Sorry you don't have the strength to create a beautiful reality. Your foundation, people have been trying to attack it. They've been trying to attack your security on the physical realm by stealing your belongings, stealing your wealth. People have literally been stealing your possessions out of your home, out of your bag. Some of y'all, it's stuff that came up missing. Y'all to put a whole code and key lock, a fingerprint on the door. Something about it. Somebody, De'Ara, somebody has put a whole fingerprint on the door because people will come around you and see your nice ass life and your man and get triggered because they don't have nothing. This was about your home the whole time, y'all. And how your masculine supports your growth. This traumatic experience, this attack from third parties, meant nothing. It was a 4 out of 10 that attacked. I'm hearing a 4 attack the home. They ain't nothing. Don't overthink this. These people do not bring. You guys are each other's joy, and that's just the end of the story. Okay, friends, that's it. Especially for those who are in unions with people. For others, if you have been building this home by yourself, or you've been laying the foundation and aligning with that divine counterpart, manifest your dream partner. You are becoming your best version of yourself. Continue to create your optimal reality. Continue to create the desired self. People are going to watch you because they know that you are becoming a person of power and status. They know this foundation that you're laying for yourself, you are going to be successful. It's bulletproof. You are immovable and well established. And their pipe dream of your empire falling down was highly delusional. They never made sense, and they never will. Some of them, they're watching you grow into an older age, and they're watching you become more prosperous. They're watching you become more you becoming more analytical, functional, and efficient. They're watching you become one. They're watching your domestic spaces and your physical structures coming up. They're like, I cannot believe you have these different operations and facilities and business ventures and all of this prosperity and wealth and possessions. I cannot believe it. And I'm still here, working this dead-end job and living in a 2-bedroom apartment in the projects. It ain't my fault. That, you ain't it's important for you to have a resting place as you grow old. You're not going to be able to do the same things you used to do. So if you guys are not focusing on your retirement and planning for the future, your family will not sustain itself. Your family will not evolve, and they will not survive. It's survival of the fittest. If you cannot protect your family's wealth and assets for future generations, you will not evolve. You will not survive. Okay? I'm a young brother from the hood. I got an issue that I'm only attracted to what? Okay, you gotta go too. Bye-bye. I don't like that. Please leave. Y'all so irritating. I'm just irritated with everybody who is please don't say nothing dumb to me. Y'all, please don't. I'm not that one. Y'all might think that this is a joke. You may not know me. You might just find me scrolling through the live streams and things of that nature. But I'm just going to tell you right now, if you just care, you new and something like that, please don't say nothing dumb. I'm a psychic, and I will read you without even ever having a conversation with you or knowing how you look or nothing about you. And I will be in your psyche for the rest of your life and make you want to end it all. Because I don't have time for this. All of this nonsense that's been going on lately, I have zero patience these days. Zero. Okay? There will be no more attacks on my foundation or my home. I don't know about y'all, but the next person that try it, it's not going to end well for them. We know all the eyes is on us. We're the center of everybody's attention because they don't got no happy home. Maybe you should focus on your spiritual values instead of materialistic things. How about you focus on your own personal joy so that when you come, you can have a healthy relationship with somebody so that you can have a happy home. How about you focus on having a mutual dream with somebody, actually having, working to achieve a goal, having a plan, making plans together, building trust and improving your communication, and maybe you will have a final resting place. Okay, a lot of these people, they don't have domestic spaces. They don't have a final resting place. Their dreams are not becoming true. This is why people hate your home so bad. They hate your man for, having all of this wealth and stuff, for providing this domestic space. They hate it so much. But, the reason why you have this respectful partner is because you're respectful of all. And if anybody come around me and disrespect me, well, that's not going to be good for them. They hate the fact that you find inspiration from your partner. I don't know why, but like somebody who gave you flowers a lot. Okay? Somebody who gave you flowers, somebody who, told you how to run your business, they hate it. They taught you how to hustle. Your partner taught you how to hustle. A genius is what they call it. Okay? Thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all